rise. The Honorable Judge Jehovah is now presiding.
The Kingdom of Heaven versus Damion Sanders is now in session. Prosecution stated 4 parties are present.
Yes, Your Honor, and before you stands a man accused of pride, greed, fornication, lust, being a bad influence, debauchery, forgery, larceny, arrogance, too, and dishonesty, awful things. He ought to be executed.
Counselor at ease defense, careful how you proceed, cause if convicted and the outcome is bleak, how do you plead?
Down on his knees, he pleads guilty and not guilty to trade his scarlet robe in for one that is not filthy. My client's not denying he's lied and he's tried to steal things, but by and by accepted I died for the crimes you hear.
Objection! Counselor is taking for a game the judicial system, your wisdom, making court a shame, twisting the definitions and making all the same. Innocence and guilt, cause he's taking on all the blame.
Sustained. Counselor, you'll have to refrain from ambiguities when making your claim. Come again.
I'll say it plain, my client maintains innocence. This jury of his peers will hear him and then acquit. Absolve him irregardless if all he did is legit. He'll be walking off pardon cause charges have been dismissed.
Your Honor, I would like to call my client witness. If Exodus 20:15 could take his rights and lift it. It's different cause the litigant usually is in scripture. So Mr. Exodus, sit and give us the bigger picture.
Of course, who I am's an officer of the law, here to state on what's holy and pure. And all I saw, it was about 3:45 when he walked into the store fronting like he had a talk on the call. He was pacing back and forth on the floor. I caught something bizarre, items full that he stored in his shorts. Next thing, he was storming the door. Never swore, but I'm sure of everything that I'm reporting to y'all.
Mr. Exodus, may I say your flow's extra sick? You stated for vindication his soul's less than fit. Rephrasing these allegations for those less than hip, please convey it verbatim using the Old Testament.
Most definite, I represent and follow God's will. The commandment he violated was thou shalt not steal.
Excellent, Mr. Exodus, no further questions. My next 2 witnesses are his ex and a former best friend.
Objection, come on, Your Honor, we rewarded this. The accusations of Satan make for the longest list. The law implicated him, stating he saw him sin. So do we gain something great, placing others before the bench?
Withdrawn, Jesus, who needs a witness at this point? What type of defense admits its own client did wrong? If I lose and you ain't trying to win, I quit law.
You're lying. I'd like to call my client nonetheless. Mr. Sanders, I'm positive you gotta be under stress. Acknowledge, please, honesty's my #1 request. I find pledging on the testament's a job of none effect. I accept. Very well, got a question or 2 to ask you. Are you familiar with the books, John, Mark, Luke, and Matthew? I'd have to say I read them all and they're off the chain. I was drawn like a moth to flame when I saw your pain. Lost my way, but I'm standing in this court to say like a ball and chain, I'm connected and I'm yours today. You stated you deduced and concluded that you was losing. Refusing the excuse I'm just human was of your doing? Who did? I wanted change, so I called your name and of course you came. Forced the same as wrecking balls and cranes. I was all depraved, thoughts were vain, my heart would harbor hate. Now it's washed away cause I acknowledge the cost you paid. No further questions.
We, the people of the Kingdom of Heaven, find the defendant not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty.